Hey y'all, it's Yvonne from Brooklyn, baby. And I am testing out some new gear today, so I'm going to have you watch me swatch. So now I'm making my slip knot. And as it is a sliding and adjustable slip knot, make my correction there. Do a few chains. And I'm going to work a first row of single crochets. As you see the front of the chain here, what I'm going to do is work into the back bump, or what I like to call the dinosaur bone. And working singles, I'm going to start in the second chain from the hook. So this is just a fast and dirty demo. And I'm working one single crochet into the back bump of the chain. Sorry there won't be any music for this video, but I will talk you through it. Alright, now I'm at the last chain, and now I'm going to work a row of half doubles. So for that I'm going to chain one, turn, and that's as in you flip the pages of a book, yarn over, go under the top two loops of this first row, top two loops of the stitch from the first row, and pull up a loop. For a half double, it's yarn over and go through all three. So I'm going to work that same stitch across the row, and again you're going under both of those two loops. And forgive me if I get out of frame. I'm used to having a little more freedom while I'm working. So trying to sit literally in one space is a challenge. Okay. And here's my last stitch here. All right, now I'm going to work the next tallest stitch, which is a double. Traditionally, you would chain three and skip this stitch here, working into this one, the second stitch. But I'm going to chain two and turn and work into under the top two loops of the first stitch, rather than the traditional chain three and skip the first stitch, because it leaves a nasty little gap that I don't like. And again, you're going to yarn over. This is the double. You yarn over, go under the top two loops of the stitch, pull up a loop, and you yarn over and go through two twice. I often refer to this one as Noah's Ark because, again, 2 by 2. Yarn over, go under both loops of the next stitch, pull up your loop, yarn over and go through two, yarn over and go through two. Now I'm gonna yarn over under the top two loops of the stitch, pull up a loop, get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and go through two once, yarn over and go through two twice. Okay, and the last stitch is going to be in the first stitch from the previous row. So under these top 2 loops, the last double. Oh, hold on. There we go. And again, the top 2 loops. Working on a half double can throw you because of the extra loop. And your last basic stitch is going to be the treble. And that is traditionally a chain 4, but I'm going to go through the same process of chaining 1 less chain so I can work the stitch into the first chain. And you're going to yarn over twice to do a treble, and you're going under the top 2 loops of the first stitch rather than chain 4 and skip the first stitch to work into the second. So now you're going to yarn over and go through 3 times. You're going to yarn over and go through 2 3 times. That was 1, that's 2, that's 3. So yarn over twice, go under the top 2 loops of the next stitch, pull up your loop. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through 2 3 times. Once, twice, 3. Alright, and to keep the video fairly short, I'm going to whip through these last few stitches. And if you need to slow me down, you should be able to do that within the video. So again, this is the treble crochet or the triple, depending on where you know it from. And again, I am speaking in US terms. So wherever you're watching from, again, I'm in the US, and these are the terms for the crochet stitches. The UK and everybody else is slightly different in terminology, but it is the same stitch. All right, I've got 1 more stitch to go. You'll see where the turning chain and then the first double crochet goes into that space. So this is the last stitch on that row. The top 2 loops, and yarn over and go through 2 3 times. And there you have it. Your 4 basic crochet stitches. Starting with, and again, this is as a right-hander, starting with a row of singles, this first row here, and then turn to work a row of half doubles, which is this second row. Then turn again to work this row of doubles, double crochets. That's the 3rd row. And the final and 4th row is the row of triple or treble crochets. Thanks for watching.